Hey, it's Audra Schmack. How's everyone doing today? So I was in meditation, and in meditation, things came up about trauma, stress, beliefs, and how they serve us in our lives and how they're playing out. And so I came on to just share about that, how the trauma response is serving us in every area of our life, and we don't even know that it's playing out, which is like doing a disservice to ourselves, our relationships, our career, our family, our bank account. And we need to start looking at those areas, and it's usually like one area, right? So if your relationship isn't working, there's some area that you're stuck. When you were younger, it always relates like 0 to 7, and then it goes on from there. And the thing is, we can take things like at 5 that served us, right, to keep us safe, but it no longer keeps us safe now. So you can look in your relationship with your significant other, and you can see how sometimes you're just like stubborn, you throw a fit, you're like, this is crazy, I'm out of here. That's all the 5-year-old that hasn't been healed. That's all that is. And that's a simple thing to do. So that's what I do in my life coaching, my readings, is go heal that 5-year-old. And it might have just been like your mom told you, be quiet in church, right? So then you never spoke up. And so that's playing out in your relationship and with your boss, with your money, with your kids, because you're running from that 5-year-old that never got to use her voice. And I know it sounds totally stupid and it sounds totally nutty. And it sounds just like, why would the 5-year-old be playing out? I don't know. Ask yourself, right? It served a purpose for you to close your mouth at that time in church, but not to pull through your entire life. And you can tell when you're doing it because your spouse might say something to you, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever might say something, and you're like, you want to say something, but you actually can't. That's how you notice that it's a stress, trauma that happened. And all you have to do is be willing to be willing, which is not even willing to be willing to say, okay, where is this coming from? Why is it that I don't want to open my mouth? Why do I feel like I have to shut up? Why do I feel like I have to be quiet? How is it serving me to be quiet, right? And so I just wanted to come and share that because I feel, this is just my theory and my perception, that, relationships and marriages, they're all ending in divorce, but they could be totally solved if we looked at the 5-year-old, because I believe that's the 4 and 5-year-old playing in the 40-year-old. And if we resolve that trauma that happened then, and it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be like something major happened. Something major could have happened, but also something that wasn't is big, like saying be quiet in church, or you're grounded for this, or you're in trouble for that, or I'm not going to tell on somebody. So we're holding all of that, and we've never healed that. We've never given ourselves permission to look at that and say, wait a second, here's what's happening. Okay, I'm not living there anymore. And you go meet that little inner child and you're like, you know what, sweetie, it's okay to use your voice. It's okay to speak up. It served you then to be quiet because you were going to get in big trouble, right? But now you're not in trouble anymore. And when you speak up, you're not in trouble. It's safe to use your voice. It's safe to be who you are. And when you put that little person in your heart and you allow them to just be their 5-year-old, there's a string that gets pulled throughout your life that you can come to the 40-year-old and all of a sudden you're speaking up to your spouse, you're speaking up to your husband, you're speaking up to your wife, you're speaking up to your boss. So I just wanted to drop that today for awareness. I love to help people heal that little inner child and let the inner child come out and play. And I know there's a lot of resistance around that. It's okay. But the minute you decide that you're going to do that is the minute you have a new life. So it's up to you, right? You get to be willing to change, or be willing to get the help, or whatever it is. So that's what my soul card readings do. They identify, where is that little guy or little girl hiding, and how is it serving her to still stay like that in her marriage? So if you're interested in a soul card reading, just reach out, or look up on my website, audreyschmack.com. That's in the bio, and get the help you need, because I'm telling you, it's like you pull a string and all of a sudden you feel the relief in the actual session. So everyone, have a great day. Love that little 5-year-old. Tell her it's okay. Tell him it's okay to speak up, and just enjoy your day.